No, no, no. I'm not being petty at all. I'm not being petty at all about this. I'm just here to just give y'all the facts, give y'all exactly what the people in the media probably ain't told y'all, but some of y'all probably already know. But I mean, of course, y'all already know that Klay Thompson, allegedly, you know, accusation made by Megan Thee Stallion that he had cheated on Megan. But this is all just relationship karma. This is all just relationship karma, and I'm explaining to y'all what I mean. This picture right here was taken in what 2020 when they say this was a platonic relationship, but Megan allegedly was to said that they were, messing around with each other on some drunk nights. Allegedly, when this took place with them both being together platonically or whatever you want to call it in 2020 before the alleged shooting incident. But I wonder what Tory Lane's thinking about this whole situation about the breakup. I wonder if he's saying the same thing about this being just, part of Megan Thee Stallion's karma. She did Tory wrong. Some say, she made up a story and now he's serving 10 years. But some say that, by Megan Thee Stallion being a part of Roc Nation, that this was like kind of the reason why Tory Lanez is locked up, because Roc Nation is, that's what, Jay-Z's behind that. And I don't know if Jay-Z really have a liking towards Tory Lanez. And I still haven't seen any, scars or anything on her foot due to the shooting that she says that Tory did. Still haven't seen no pictures pulled up for that. And so I feel like, honestly, that the innocent man is locked up. So I want to say, if this is the case, free Tory Lanez. Now this right here. This picture right here, there's like, she also dated Partisan Fontaine. This is a rapper, two rappers. And I mean, two rappers normally don't work out. I'm gonna just be honest. Two rappers normally don't work out when it comes down to a relationship. And there's been stories saying that, female rappers are really not to be trusted. But Party has got a note that Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson are no longer together. And he was responding on social media and they say a cryptic message by playing a Jagged Edge song. He can't love you like I love you. You know it's true. If he never want to be with a man, he can't be a man and do the things to you like I can. I feel honestly that this is a bad look for Party, because I mean you shouldn't even want anything to do with this woman. After you and her broke up, and I think they were together from 2021 to 2023 for 2 years that they dated. That's solid. That's a little solid, but it's not long. But it's solid enough, compared to what the whole Tory, that situation. But you playing a Jagged Edge song, he can't love you like I love you. Like, come on, bro. Don't make yourself seem like that you still would like to have this woman back in your life. Like, you shouldn't even want her, you shouldn't even want that. You shouldn't even want that. She over here swapping spit publicly with another man, and you talking about something, he can't love you like I can. Okay, now, I could see if you'd have played 112, Love You Like I Did. That probably would have sitting like that song was a little bit more player. The Jagged Edge, and Jagged Edge was one of my favorite groups, for real. Shout out to the ATL. But that seemed like a little bit more sentimental. Love You Like I Did by 112 sounded a little bit more player. Like, yeah, can't nobody love you like I did, but I don't want you back. That's what I got when I hear, 112 Love You Like I Did. Versus He Can't Love You Like I Love You by Jagged Edge. Because that seemed like, you still, the door, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. That sounds like you still leaving the door open for her to come back to you by, singing that Jagged Edge song. So, Party and Megan, like, that ship has sailed and over with. But this is all a part of the karma that I feel like Megan Thee Stallion deserves, because she did Party wrong. I mean, she broke up with him. She did Tory definitely wrong. Because I feel, honestly, that an innocent man is in jail for for 10 years, prison for 10 years. So this is all karma. And honestly, I feel like the best bet for Megan Thee Stallion is to just take some time to just evaluate and just sit down and just, take a look in the mirror. If she can do that. I mean, if she can, because I don't know if those mirrors smoky enough or not smoky enough for her to be able to see herself through all, the industry that she in, stuff that she been doing. But this is really not a good look. I feel like the only race that'll be able to forgive her is a white man. I feel like a white man will be like, like, I don't care who you dated and how many men you slept with. I'll take you. Like, Klay Thompson, he may look like he real, he real fair-skinned. Looking like one of them cardboard boxes colors. But he's still black. And one thing you don't want to hear, man, I go off of what I like what May said. May said, like, hey, you don't want to be one of the guys that's dating a chick and then one of the homies say, that ain't wifey, is it? When May said that, the first person I thought about that would say something like that is Fab. Fab. That sounds like something Fab would say. That ain't wifey, is it? So when you think about that, you think about like, man, like anybody did anybody see like a picture of Clay and Megan together at Clay crib or something, or seen them together at a public event and he pulled them to the side like, hey, like that ain't wifey, is it? Clay a solid sniper. So like, what you mean by that? But at the same time, he kind of know what this guy, if that was to been said, he kind of know what what one of his friends or whomever, if they was to say that, well, they was going with this. So you still ask anyway. What do you mean by that? Like, hey man, like listen. She been with Tori, she been with Party, she been with Jermaine down the street, she been with John down the hill, she been with Tony from New Orleans, and Lil Tay said he used to mess around too, you know what I'm saying? So, you gotta be careful with those, because that situation, like when she messing around with somebody that ain't famous, whew, you never know how many skeletons times two, comes with that. It's easy to identify somebody that's famous and be like, okay, she was with him. But just think about the people that we don't know that ain't famous. So, when you got people like that in your ear, and on top of that, and you already know who you with. Klay Thompson knew who he was with. Not saying that women can't change, but they can, I ain't saying Megan Thee Stallion's a hoe. Never saying that. But they go through their phases, and that's not acceptable. No, it's not acceptable, because I don't know, man, want no woman with a track record like that. So Klay Thompson is already hip to the game. He's hip to the game like a Skytail pager, right? So he knew exactly what he was with. He knew exactly what was taking place before he got into the picture. With guys that's in the industry that we know of that have a little fame. So he wasn't necessarily going to take this relationship serious from the beginning. It may have looked like that because this is press for Klay, because he damn sure wasn't getting on the court. So it's like he used this. I don't want to say he used the girl, but he wasn't going to shy away from the fact that he was with Megan Thee Stallion, because she's famous. She got a little fame, and a lot of people know her. So if you bring that to the tabloids, the magazines, the internet, social media all in one, then that gives Klay more attention as well, because he's with this woman at the time. So it keeps him in the spotlight because, like I said, he's not getting on the court because he's stinking it up, trashing it up on the court. So it's like you got to get it somewhere else to where people are still going to see and know of you are because they know of who you used to be when you was at Golden State. So it kind of like keeps you in the light, you know. So that I feel like that was Clay's advantage when they were together. And now that the time has passed and it's so easy to say goodbye to somebody. Say goodbye to the hoes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you saying goodbye to somebody that you know that you weren't going to be in a relationship with from the long haul anyway. So it's like, listen, man, we had fun. But you know that this wasn't going to be long haul. And don't you hate that when a girl that you know that's out there, that's sitting up there and trying to make you they man when you know that, nah, this ain't gonna look right for me, but I'll sit over here and I'll play for a minute, but nah, not me. I'm not the guy that you want to, you know, I'm not the guy for this, with you. You know what I'm saying? So stop trying to make me your main. Like, no. I thought that this could be a thing, but you got too much going on. Well, you had too much going on. And I can't sit over here and just act like I didn't see this shit. I can't unforget that you was probably going down on tour and party for sure because y'all was together for 2 years. I can't be with you, homie. So, that's just my take on that. It's no longer. It's over. And it's over now. Yeah, it's over now. You think that I don't know what's going on 'cause you are home alone. And I'm always out of town. You need to stop trying to play me 'cause you've been acting shady. I know you're messing around, baby. Like, yeah, it's over. This is X-Man Reality TV. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll let y'all on the next one. One love. Peace.